Welcome to the Zari Show. Today we have very special guests. Zari couldn't be here because she's preparing for summer camp, but Anki is filling in for her. And I'm going to introduce our very beautiful, very talented musical siblings. And the first is Cameren, and then we have EJ, and then we have Musiq, which is a lovely name. So tell us a little something about yourselves. Let's start with Cameren.
Hi, Cameren. I'm currently a student at the Juilliard School. I play viola. I've been playing viola for the past 8.5 years, but I've been involved in music since I was about 2 or 3 when I started piano.
Okay, very good. And EJ?
So my name is EJ. I'm 7 years old. I play the violin. I'm going to second grade at which is called the art.
Okay, speak a little louder, sweetie. What instrument do you play?
Violin. I'm going into second grade at UBKC Perfume, which is called the art.
Okay, very good. And Musiq?
Hi, my name is Musiq Williams. I am 11 years old. I just finished my 5th grade year at UB Kinsey, Palmview Elementary School of the Arts. I will now be taking on my musical journey, going to Bach and LaSalle to study strings and also to study vocal.
Oh, very good. And we're here today because you guys have written a book. So you want to tell us a little about the book, Musiq?
So the book is basically about teaching young children how to take care of their instruments at a very young age.
Okay, and I'm going to go right back to Cameren. Cameren, what is the name of the book?
The book is called Kinderlute.
Okay, you want to pick up a copy of the book so you can show everybody? Okay, and what does Kinderlute mean for those of us who aren't musicians?
So Kinderlute, it's a combination of 2 words, kinder, children, and then lute, taken from the word luthier, which is someone who repairs and makes string instruments.
Okay, and Cam, you also attended Dreyfus School of the Arts?
Yes.
For all 4 years?
Yes.
And did you also attend Bach?
Yes, I went to Bach, and before that, I went to UB Kinsey with my son.
Okay, and do you guys play any other instruments other than the ones you've already said?
I can play the piano.
You play the piano as well?
Yeah, I can kind of play the piano.
And where did you guys get your musical influences?
Well, it all started from my nana, because she also did music. She's a pianist. And then I got my singing talent from my mom. And I always looked up to my sister when it came from playing an instrument, because I always thought she was an amazing violist, so I wanted to be like her when I grew up.
But, I'm sorry, babe, go ahead.
The thing all started at UBKC because we started music like at UBKC because our teacher was a music teacher
And she inspired you. Cool. Now, Cameren, I've spoken to you earlier. I know that your mother has been a big influence on you. Why? Can you tell us why?
Well, my mom was my first music theory teacher, and she's also the one who started me on piano when I was like 2 or 3. And so a lot of my musical inspiration actually comes from her. She's a fantastic musician, and she knows so much about the history of music, so I really take from that. And also her father, who we call Pop. I met him when I was younger, I think maybe 6 months old, so I don't really remember him, but he was a fantastic vocalist, and from what my mom tells me and from the recordings I've heard of him, he's also been a very, very important part of my musical inspiration as well.
Okay. So can you tell our audience out there what you're going to do? And then we're going to say goodbye to our audience and thank them so much for supporting us. So what are you going to do for the future in music?
So my plan is to actually form a string quartet and travel around the world playing music.
And you've already done a lot of traveling.
Yep.
Can you name some of the places where music has taken you?
Well, last summer I was touring Asia with the National Youth Orchestra of the United States of America. I've also performed in London when I was singing, and I've been to Aspen, Colorado, and just all over the U.S.
All over the years. EJ, what are you going to do with your musical talents?
I'll go get to places under for band.
You're going to try for band, you said?
Like my teacher said, I'll be a musician.
Oh, okay. A professional musician.
and make my own band.
Okay, cool. And you, Musiq.
So
Musiq, who are you named after, first of all?
Well, I get my name, well, my name was originally from Musiq Social, but I also get it from just my parents loving music, because my mom always told me this story about, because my mom does auditions for Dreyfus, so my mom told me a story about how when she was pregnant with me and she did auditions, whenever I heard something really good, I used to kick in her stomach, so she named me after music.
So what are you doing with your musical talents when you grow up?
For my musical talents when I grow up, I want to tour the world. I also want to go to Carnegie Hall with my sister.
Oh, excellent. Wonderful. I know you'll get there. Okay, thank you so much for being our talent and our musical guest today. Let's wish everybody out in the Zari Show world smooches. Mwah, 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 mwah. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being an inspiration, and we love our audience. Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.